Hey guys, it's Ollie Carson here, and in this video I want to show you and explain to you exactly how I made $60,000 in a little over 5 weeks by working with my new mentor Tom. And I want to kind of give you the raw, honest, unfiltered truth. And honestly, this is stuff that people don't typically talk about on YouTube. Quite often these videos are about the strategy, what you did for lead generation, what you did for the sales, what the offer was, you know, all of the kind of technical and tactical things. And I've actually got a video on this coming out, if it isn't already out at the time that you're watching this. But this video is looking at another side of the coin that, like I say, I don't think is spoken about much at all. So to give some context to the situation, because I think that's really important, especially if you're a new viewer here. Hello, my name's Ollie. In 2023, I built a business that I hated. So I built that business to about $70,000, $80,000 a month. I had 6 members of staff, some contractors, and I basically built the business following generic advice from mentors. Hire more team, delegate more, run more ads, more offers, more everything. And ultimately what came as a result of that was more stress, smaller profit margins, less fun, less freedom, and I hated it. So I kind of burnt the business down. I burnt the model down and started again in 2024. And since then, I've built my business really intentionally in such a way that I can do the stuff that I want to do day to day. I'm working with amazing clients I'm pretty much working with my mates right now, if I'm honest with you. I'm making great money, huge profit margins. I'm talking like 95% profit margins, no team, and things are much, much better. But I reached out to Tom because I wanted help with the delivery side of things, like how I can deliver the service, because basically I work with coaches and consultants. I help them grow their business through better marketing, sales, fulfillment, etc. Got a bit of an itch here, sorry. I reached out to my mentor Tom for help with the delivery side. You know, it's always good to learn on lead gen and sales and all the rest of it, but I feel like I'm pretty tight and solid in those areas. And I ended up making, like I said, like the title of this video, $60,000 in just over 5 weeks off the back of working with Tom. Tom's an incredible mentor. I've invested well over 6 figures up until now in coaches, mentors, programs, courses, etc. I truly believe in it, and every time I've invested, I've had a return. Every time I've invested, I've taken something away from that, even if some things have been better than other things, and some things, in my opinion, might have been overpriced and some may be underpriced. I've always taken something, and I've always developed and grown personally and professionally every single time I've invested in myself and my knowledge as a business owner. But Tom in particular was incredible, because what he opened my eyes to was how I could deliver an incredible service at scale with his own unique way of doing things, like his way of keeping clients engaged, accountable, progressing, achieving the results that they come to you for. So that really opened my eyes. And that's really what I want to talk to you about today, is not the tactical stuff, not the lead gen that I did, not what the offer was, not what I was doing for sales, not all of that stuff. Like I said, there is another video on that, either here already or coming shortly. But it's the stuff that matters most. And that is that when you invest in yourself, when you make a stretch investment, as Tom calls it, when you get out your wallet and you part ways with your hard-earned cash, in this case, you know, it's not a huge investment at all. You know, it's a couple of $1,000s. Enough to make you pay attention, and that's the key thing here, but enough money to make you go, okay, I'm spending a significant amount of money here. I'm going to do what's asked of me. And that is what led to me making the $60,000. Nothing else. Nothing else at all. Yeah, there might have been a little bit of lead gen stuff or some tactics with social media and that kind of thing, and maybe some sales tactics. But really it was the act of voting with my dollars, voting with my money, and ultimately saying to myself, and to the universe that I am deadly serious about growing my coaching business. And that's something that I learned from William Brown. If you don't follow his YouTube channel, I highly recommend that you do. Is when you are trying to achieve something significant, something specific and something significant, you have to have the right energy for the universe to serve it to you. Now, I don't want to go down a path here and talk too deeply about manifestation and things of that nature, because this is all relatively new to me, I'll be completely honest with you. But something that Will said in one of his videos really resonated with me, was this idea that when you know in your mind that you actively want something and you're specific about what you want, but you pull back your energy. So I want it, but I don't need it. Things start to change. And when I invested in Tom, I knew deep in my mind what it was that I wanted to achieve, what the outcomes were that I was hoping to achieve. And I worked tirelessly towards achieving those things, but I did it from a place of, I don't need it. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I'm doing it because this is what I would do day to day, even if I wasn't making any money whatsoever. And that kind of energy, when you bring that energy to the universe, when you bring that kind of energy to the way that you show up day to day, in the conversations that you have with potential clients, the way you position yourself in your marketing, the way you handle a sales conversation, something magic happens. And so the crux of the message that I want to leave you with here is that the act of investing in yourself alone is the very thing that will make you successful. It's not the tactics, it's not the strategies, it's not the funnels, it's not the systems or the processes. It is the voting with confidence and marking your stamp in the ground and saying, I am going to make this work. I'm going to make this work, and I'm willing to bet this amount of money that I will make it work. The rest is history. So if you're in a place right now where you're feeling stuck, maybe you're consuming lots of free content, lead magnets, you're watching YouTube videos, you're reading people's free emails, you're consuming all of this free content. I call it mental masturbation, because you can look at that stuff until you're blue in the face. And some of that stuff is incredible, by the way. I subscribe to a lot of YouTube channels and I take so much value from what I'm learning. I learn so many things that really make me go, that's interesting. Or that free piece of content I just watched was actually better than the sales training that I got on that course that I paid $5,000 for or $10,000 for. I've genuinely had those moments before. The difference is when you pay attention. You sweat the detail, right? It lights a fire under your ass. You can see how this happens. This is the same way when your clients work with you, the transformation is in the transaction. That they know, like if you're a fat loss coach, as an example, your clients know that they need to eat less food and they need to exercise. They fucking know this stuff, right? It's really basic. But when they get out their wallet and they put skin in the game, the transformation is in the transaction. That is the stuff that matters. So the point of this video is to tell you, if you're stuck, if you're not progressing, but you feel like you're working hard, watching videos, reading emails, learning from people, learning from the best people online, pay them some money and everything will shift for you. It's an absolute game changer. Every single time I've invested in a coach, a mentor, Tom included, I've made a positive ROI on my investment every single time. And Alex Hormozy has this idea that, or this kind of notion that whenever he enrolls in a program or works with a coach or wants to learn something from somebody new, he makes it his mission to surpass that individual, to learn from them and then surpass them. And it's the mentality of no matter what I enroll myself on, no matter what program I do, irrespective of how terrible the coaching is, or maybe the program's not great, or maybe the course isn't great, the videos aren't great, maybe the training isn't great, maybe the coaching isn't the best coaching he's ever experienced. He as an individual will make it work regardless. He as an individual will take what he can from that process and turn it into a success. And it's that kind of positive mentality and attitude that will take you incredibly far in life and in particular in entrepreneurship. So I really wanted to make this video because I know myself, many years ago, I would just try and consume free stuff, just watch free videos, just try and take what I can from this, that, and the other. And everything starts to change when you start paying people. So, hope this video has been useful. I'll see you on another one soon. And if you're somebody who is in that position and you'd like to work with me on Remote Pro, then I'll leave all of the details of how you can do that in the description. We'll have a no pressure conversation about where you're at in your business, what it is that you'd like to achieve, and if I can help you with the program. And if it feels like it's a fit, then of course we can get you onboarded and started in the next cohort. If not, then please just keep watching these videos and hopefully you do take some value from it. But remember this sentiment: when you're really ready to change and achieve the transformation that you're looking for, you have to vote with your dollars. You have to vote with your money, and everything will shift for you. So I'll see you in the next video.